up on your, like,
Did
in
I
your
speak
throat.
very well there?
Yeah.
Right? I was to the point. Locking up in my
You
best...
almost got her with that Heather thing.
Huh?
You almost got her with the Heather thing.
I know.
Cannot wait to have that conversation later.
Hmm?
Can't wait to have that conversation later.
I cannot wait. I don't fucking care for a second. I'm over it. Okay, and I don't think they want her to stay, or else they wouldn't be so gung-ho about trying to convince us about this. Okay, that's fine.
I agree.
Hey there, bud.
Hey there, bud.
It's amazing how when someone knows how to read lips can screw over someone else's game there, but...
So, obviously, I was just acting all day today. I was hoping maybe me being all down and out could give us extra time together. But I'm obviously not giving up.
I thought so.
Huh.
Everything she just read off their lips is a huge advantage for you. Huge. I just want to know if they're saying the truth, that you are going to end up putting us up again and you're going to realign yourself with them to be like, the guys that fucked me over, the people that I realigned myself with. Basically what would happen with us, you actually want to do with them. That's just my fear.
I understand. That would be my fear if I were you.
You understand? Because that would be even more crazy for viewers.
I think it would suck for viewers. I would hate
I think
that.
it would suck for viewers too. I honestly do.
I would hate
like
you
an
after.
ass.
Yeah, you would
I
be
don't wanna
hated because then
fucking
it's
hated.
too much.
I honestly think it would be a stupid thing to do. Align yourself with the people who tried to backdoor you. People I've seen.
Is that Rochelle?
Yeah. I think so. By the sound of the shoes. Yeah, it is.
She's scared shitless.
People
She
like
is, right?
Please go to the diary.
Why? How do you know? Because ask her. How I spoke very well, right?
Yes, very well.
I told her, I'm sorry. At the end of the day, I'm going to believe her. She has her brother's death, and I don't think you're going to convince her of something she's very certain on. I go on. Aside from that, the fact that you made me feel like it was so horrible if I would have voted against Rochelle, I really doubt that you would do exactly that to Heather. So I don't buy it, and I'm very sorry.
She's fucking pissed. Before she found you three, she's like, I'm not gonna let fucking someone say that to me behind my back. Where is she?
Who said that?
Netta. And then she came out here storming looking for you.
Stormin, she was
She
a
asked
cat.
Adele, she's like, did she really say that? Asked me, I just sat there silent.
She was a cat.
She was for sure saying shit though. 100%.
Oh, she was pissed walking through the house. You should have seen her.
Yeah,
back
we
when
were
she was
and then
a
they were
big
like,
red fucking
the volume was off. The volume.
She
was
goes,
off.
oh, Netta, by the way, there was no volume, so don't say anything. Fuck you.
Okay, I just wanted to comment on the thing you said before. In my mind...
Because I told him that our fear is that if he stays, he'll realign
and that's
himself with them.
Allison's fear too, and I get that. But in my mind, just from, like you were saying, the viewer's point of view, they would want to see me get fucking revenge, not realign with those idiots. And secondly, I want to get fucking revenge, not realign with
And
those
are
idiots.
you going to really... Because they said you're going to put us up next week. This week, no. Next week, yes.
Why would I say that to them?
No, that you would, no matter what, you would fuck us again.
They're just trying to scare us.
I know.
They're just, I would say that if I was them, but that's so far-fetched.
But my true scare is that you would realign yourself with John and be like, listen, buddy, let's put this behind us. Let's
I want
make
to
something.
kick the shit out of John. He's trying to backdoor me in a game that I've loved for as long as you have.
You're 25?
Yes.
Exactly the same amount of time.
I know. He's trying to backdoor me. I'm not going to realign with this kid again. Ever. I'm going to take him the fuck out of this game.
Arlie, you have to understand why
I
we're
understand, but you have to understand where I'm coming from. If you save me, what I would do for you girls. I would fucking kill the other side of that house. We would.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure Allison's on board. I had a good talk with her
Okay,
today.
and you would not ever fuck us over, Arlie.
I will
Until it
not.
comes down to Final Four. That's all I'm asking you.
I will not ever fuck you girls over if you
She'll
say-
get us. You'll get out.
John,
I'll be the
Netta,
target on
Heather.
this side. Yes.
John, Netta, Heather.
John, Netta, Heather, 100%. I'm never realigning with Heather, ever. That she turned on me also. I know that's a worry for you girls. And John and Netta have been playing the best fucking game.
There's that
I want them
Heather. Yeah?
I want them so
Oh,
bad.
no, wait. I think she's coming here.
Yeah.
I don't give a shit, so she can go far away. She wouldn't have been
Yeah,
scared.
that's the thing.
She
They
was
weren't saying
so
anything. They wouldn't have been
scared.
freaking out like that.
Exactly.
And I asked her a question, she didn't answer me.
Honestly, I think you two should just talk to Alice and be like, let's do this. I would fucking have you girls. I honestly would. I understand your reservations. But you're leaving me the target here.
We could literally... We could use this to our advantage big time. Of the fact that Heather is going outside to look for us. We can
Do
use
you
it.
want me to run inside before she comes back over?
Yeah, we can use this to our advantage. No, stay here.
Okay.
I want them to shit their pants.
Okay, I'm down for that too.
Listen,
I'm just trying.
We are going to take advantage of this situation because we made that Final Four and we have to keep our swears and our promises. What we can do now is take advantage of the situation, be like, we don't believe you. We know you guys said that, and I'm sorry we have to
John's
do what
told
we
me
have.
what I did, and now it steals with everyone, and everyone's starting to realize that.
What? Crazy. Oh God. Yeah, definitely. Hey. Because not only that, but
Ew.
that too. It was crazy. Oh God. Hey.
Ew.
Am I able to talk to them?
Yes, you may.
Thank you.
No problem.
My head is pounding.
No stress, babe.
Okay, so no surprise, but obviously I've heard something happened in the bedroom.
Yes.
So I'd like to hear what you have to say.
Oh, I'm
You
sure
gotta
Netta's
hear
already
what
told
she
you.
has to say?
Yeah.
What do you? So, do you want to say anything that you guys said that might have been perceived badly that you guys didn't mean?
Okay, I will tell you everything that we talked about. Okay?
But just before you do, know that you could stop.
Yeah, like
That
I grew up in sign language, read mouths.
Doesn't bother me.
Okay.
Doesn't bother me.
Okay, because you looked really pissed
I was upset.
before you even heard anything from Adele. The second we came out, you looked
Yes.
really pissed.
You looked angry.
Yeah, I'm angry
You
because I
looked
know what my best friend
Pissed.
knows.
So I was sitting there being like, why the fuck does Sabrina look so angry? Like, what
But you
the
guys
hell
looked
did they
scared, and then you were
hear?
like, "Oh, don't worry, the volume was off."
It doesn't matter if the volume was off because, like, the thing is, like, she's been reading lips since she was a child because of her brother's death. So
Okay.
she could literally read sentences. So she knows what was said.
Fine with me.
Okay, so
Okay.
I don't see why you guys are
So-
defending yourselves.
Oh, we're not
I-
defending
okay.
ourselves.
I
We're just
don't-
letting you know.
Yeah, I don't give a shit. I know
okay.
exactly what we said.
Okay.
Okay, we talked about sitting down. We were talking about how we were shocked that the veto was used, and we're really hoping that,
Shocked that which veto was used.
like this week, we're like
The red one on me?
we're shocked at like the vetoes this week.
Oh.
We're like veto is crazy this week, and we really hope Arlie doesn't end up staying. And then we started talking about Arlie and how he's backstabbed his last alliance, and how like we're hoping that nobody's buying into his crap because we know he's lying and manipulating people. And fuck, we talked about Arlie for a good 5 minutes, and then we're like, what if they're watching us upstairs?
But what I don't understand, if it was all about Arlie, why were you
Well,
worried?
I'm not done yet. I'm not done
Okay.
yet. Okay, so we talked about Arlie, and then we talked to the chefs, and then they were asking us, like, who's the best chefs in the house, like, who's best cooking. We talked about you and your cooking and how you always, like, cook Italian foods. And then we talked about Andrew, and we said we didn't really like his cooking. He has much better cooks in the house, and we're happy that they're here. And that was pretty much it. We talked about little silly things after that, but the only game talk that we talked was Arlie, Andrew, and you, and how you guys were probably all upstairs being like, oh my gosh, like, this sucks. And we said that you would be pissed, and you were probably pissed too, because we're like, oh my gosh, Rochelle's probably pissed because she hasn't eaten in 2 weeks.
And I'd be
and then you'd be pissed because, like, they're the top chefs and you're in love with the show. And we told them that. We're like, Sabrina's on the show, and she's like,
Okay.
no, I'm not done yet.
Okay.
That she like is in love with it, and they were all so excited. They're like, we're gonna watch it after because we can't wait to see who you guys are actually talking about, because they've come out here and saw our pictures, so they're so excited.
You pointed who I was?
We said that the pictures were outside, and the ones in color were the ones still here,
Okay.
and they asked how many people were here and stuff like that.
Okay, that's why you said my name.
Yeah, and because we were talking about like Italian and like food. And
Okay. And what was the hashtag about?
oh, the hashtag. what was the hashtag about? We were sitting there like, we should do a hashtag just like John and them did. Oh, because we wanted to go into the DR together and talk about the food and like Top Chef and being in Big Brother, best day ever. Because they always used to do it on the worst days ever, like the big days.
Sarah and John.
And we're like, we should do a hashtag just like John and Sarah and do like the best day ever in the Canada House. Because she like started crying that she was so happy. Did you guys see that? Netta. She had tears in her eyes.
Oh,
she literally looked at me and was like, Heather, I'm tearing. Don't tell anyone. I'm so happy right now.
Did you say anything about Final 2, you and her?
The Top Chefs brought that part up. They were like, oh my gosh, so you guys obviously have to make it far in this game. And like, well, we're going to try. And like, nope, you guys are going to make it to Final 2 because we just fed you food. And we're like, oh yeah, okay, Final 2, that'd be great.
Okay.
But like, that was them.
Okay.
Okay, so all I was gonna say is I'm not gonna tell you what you said. It's up there when people were getting pissed. I hadn't even said what you guys said. All I said was I could read lips, and John started flipping out, and everyone started flipping out. Then once they asked me what I thought you were saying, I said what I thought you were saying. Mm-hmm. I'm not gonna say what I still think what I said. Saying that you guys said this. I only said that when somebody asked me. I was never going around saying.
You're very loud right now.
Sorry. I was never going around saying you guys said this, you guys said this. After I said I could read lips, they asked what I said, and I said it once.
Okay, what did you say?
I just said exactly what I said to Netta about the vetoes and about backstabbing.
Okay, well, tell me what you said, though, because all Netta really said was they're pissed at your and John's reaction, and they think that Rochelle, like, said that she could read lips and is mad at some stuff that we said. And I was like, what the fuck?
The only thing I just want you to understand, like, one little thing, is that her brother is deaf. And from a kid, she's been taught how to read lips.
That doesn't worry me.
No, I understand it doesn't worry you, but understand from her point of view, you can't convince her that she's wrong.
I'm not convincing her.
Okay, I'm just saying if she thinks that, she thinks that.
I just have one other question. Okay. If you were only talking about Arlie, why were you worried? Because if you don't care what he thinks. I say stuff in front of his face all the time.
Okay, so you guys walked out of the bedroom, and then you shouted, oh my gosh, we can see and hear everything you guys are doing. And you looked pissed.
I had a huge smile on my face there. I was even smiling when I came down because
But you guys looked really
Arlie
concerned
walked out too. Yeah, well, because you guys went back in, and then Arlie was there, and I'm like, what the fuck is Sabrina and them? Like, why do they look so angry? Like, do you really think they could hear us the whole time?
Of this.
I know, but like, we didn't know that.
Okay, yeah.
Down there, right? And I was like, Andrew maybe, or like we were throwing out ideas and like, well, it doesn't really matter anyways, like don't worry about it. We never said anything bad. And like, what did we talk about? And she tried to name off the things that she said that she talked about and the things I said, and you know what, I was like, you know what, it doesn't matter anyways, whatever happens. And like in my head, I was worried because we talked badly about Andrew and his cooking, which I know you're close to Andrew.
Mm-hmm. He's a very good person, minus his annoyingness at times.
Exactly. And we did talk about, like, Arlie, which isn't a bad thing because everything that we said to him,
you've always said to his face.
Yeah, but that's why I don't get why he was worried.
But saying it
those
when
hand
there's top
gestures are a bit crazy.
Are right there, and we're sitting there dining, and Arlie's sitting there watching, could make him upset. Like, no matter what, like that. Like, you know, like it could make him upset.
No, I know, but I just don't understand why you care since you've made a lot of people upset with the way you've spoken to people and everyone's spoken to people. That's why I didn't understand what was the big deal. You know?
I don't get it. Like that's the reason I was
cared. Yeah.
I am a caring person. Mm-hmm. Adele, honey, can I just talk to them for a couple more minutes, please? Thanks.
I just finished praying.
What I mean is, like, I know you're a caring person, but at times you tend not to care how you make another person feel, so I didn't think that you cared about Arlie, especially seeing how you had already said all of these things to his face.
Being so open to his face about him being...
Exactly,
all you're
so
saying is that you were
sense.
saying he was being a backstabber and all this stuff.
No, and you know this, because I know that you read exactly what we said, and I know that you know we didn't say anything bad, so this is the part that I don't understand. But the part that I was worried about is that we said we really hope that because we said that we know that Arlie's manipulating his way and talking to other people in this house. We're hoping that, I know, I'm just saying it, like I'm reiterating, right? That like we really hope they're not catching on to it or that they're not going with it, and we really hope that he doesn't stay in the house this week because we are fucked if he stays in this house. Yeah. Like everyone is fucked. Like he's going
not
to
everyone,
final
but
two.
yeah.
Everyone is fucked. He's gonna win if he stays in this house. And so, like, that's what we talked about. So, yeah, I would be worried about Arlie hearing that because that would hurt his feelings hearing that, I think. And Arlie didn't look happy when he came out of that room either.
Oh, he's just been depressed all day because he thinks he's going home.
He's not depressed. It's a facade. Everybody knows that. So, like, I don't really understand why you two are upset right now, which is killing me.
Well, it's because I obviously trust and believe my best friend who has never, ever lied to me or said anything
I just
wrong.
heard what I saw. But what I'm saying is I'm not going to tell people that what I saw was real, because what you're saying is you didn't say anything about you being pissed that we came off the block with the vetoes and all this stuff.
I never talked about you being mad coming off veto.
Okay.
We said that, like, the veto was used, and if Arlie went home or stayed, we'd be pissed, yes. But we never talked about the veto, which is the part that I don't get. But I'm not going to tell
Netta
you
said
that
she talked about the veto.
Yeah.
What?
Netta said you guys talked about the veto.
We said that it happened, yes, and we're like, yeah, like we were
Used
shocked
the
that
two
the veto
vetoes.
happened, and we're shocked that Allison used the second
Splitting
veto.
headache. Oh.
But like, we never said that we were pissed that it got used, like that you came off the block. We never said that we're angry you're both off the block, ever, in that whole entire thing. And I would think that you would know that. So like, I'm not going to tell you anything that you said that read is wrong.
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm saying. So you're saying what you said is right. I'm saying what I read was right, and that's it. I'm gonna leave it at that. That's all.
But the part that
And I'm not gonna go tell people that you said that, because that wasn't my plan anyways. All I said was I read lips, and somebody asked me what I said.
Rochelle, I'm just confused at why you're so angry right now.
Because
if you know
she
what we
believes
said.
what she believes.
Yeah.
But you didn't tell me what you said.
That's what I'm
just
saying. The
told you.
vetoes thing and the backstabbing.
The backstabbing of what?
Well, the Arlie thing. But then you also said you were saying stuff about the vetoes, and that's what I was.
Yeah.
You were saying you were pissed that the veto was used on both
We
of us.
didn't say that we were pissed the veto was used. We said that the veto was used and we'd be pissed if Arlie stayed.
Okay.
There's a difference.
Okay. That's fine.
Is there anything else that you're upset about?
It was just, like you guys saying you were final two, and I've been told that you guys weren't. It's just like a lot of stuff.
They're standing there saying you guys are going to be in final two. Like, we're not going to be like, oh, no, like, you know, we're like, oh, well, we're going to try our best. And like, no, we're cooking for you guys. You need to be in final two. And we're like, oh, yeah, final two. That'd be great if we were. Like,
Yeah.
we're not going to be bitches to the two top chefs of the show.
Yeah.
Like, come on, that's just rude, for one. And if you guys were sitting down there and they're like, no, you guys are going to win, you'd be like, oh, yeah, final two. Like, come on.
Okay, that's fine. We'll just leave it at that.
Okay.
Like, I'm not gonna go around saying you guys said anything. I never was. I was just.
Okay, let me put this in your head, okay? Why on earth would Annetta and I be worried about you two coming off the block? If A, I talked to you beforehand and wanted you off the block, and B, didn't want to send you home. Does that make any sense? No. So obviously I don't care. Like, it just doesn't make any sense. I'm happy that you guys aren't going home because I didn't want you guys to go home this week. And none of us either talk very often anymore. So, like, I couldn't tell you that because we don't talk about it. We don't really talk game lately. The only time we talked game last was when I was HOH. And I told you then that I wasn't putting you up. And I told you then that I didn't want you to go home yet. So it's the same thing this week. I wanted Arlie to go home this week. Bottom line. I still don't want you two to go home. That's my game. So, like, I'll let you guys, like, I'm not going to say that you're wrong. I'm not going to say anything because I know what I said. And I know that I'd be a lot more worried if I had said bad things. But I haven't. And the part that me was worried was because I do care. And I didn't want anyone to get mad or misconstrued things. Things. And I wanted to make sure that, like, talking about Andrew and Arlie and that stuff wasn't taken badly. And you guys looked pissed.
I just don't get why you guys seem so frazzled after and concerned. If
I
all you were
just
talking
told
about.
you.
I know, but to me that doesn't really make a lot of sense.
Okay, it doesn't have to. Like, obviously, we saw the look on your guys' faces, and you guys looked pissed. And we sat back down and we're like, okay, what did we talk about? And we went through it, and you saw that we did that. Yeah. So, like, you know what we said afterwards and what we said before. So that's the part that I'm not understanding.
No, the TV was closed after.
After what?
When you guys sat down to discuss what you guys had said,
yeah,
it was closed.
Yeah, it closed off.
Yeah, they made sure we saw the parts that we needed to, basically.
Oh.
Which was what I believe that she read.
I didn't say anything. I'm not.
I know, and I'm saying you can say what you said. That's fine.
And I perfectly do believe that you can read lips, but like that's what I said.
Okay.
So, like, I was happy that we were all in a good spot before this, and I'd like it to stay that way. And I'm not pissed that you two are off the block. Like, I'm surprised. Yes. Surprised because Allison pulled a veto out of her fucking ass. I think we were all a little bit shocked. But does it bother me? No, because I want Arlie to go home, not Adele. Like, it just makes more sense that way. Or I think it does.
Yeah, but if you win this week, you want one of us to go home.
Do you guys know that? Have we talked about that?
I've heard that.
People have heard all sorts of things. People think everyone's in a Final Four with everyone right now.
Yep.
So, like, really, who do you believe and who do you not believe?
I don't believe
I
anyone.
believe each other.
Yeah, exactly. So, like, I know that you two are going to stick together, and I think that's great. But I haven't been straightforward with who I want to go home next week because I don't know if we're having a double. I don't know what's going to happen. So, like, I'm keeping my mouth shut. And, like, you guys can believe what you want. But I already told you that I didn't want you to go home. And I didn't want you to go home, like, the week before when I was HOH. Mm-hmm. So we've never talked about further stuff. And
So is it true, though, that you want to send us home this week?
this week? No. I don't want you home this week. I told Arlie,
No, like if you win HOH.
This week.
no.
You're not putting any of us up.
I can't say who I would put up because there's you two in my alliance. But all I can say is that I have bigger
what do you
targets in mind.
So there's me and her in your alliance. So you want to put up someone from your alliance?
It's like there's people that I want to put up, and obviously like one person from my alliance and another person
one
or
of
two
us.
people would have to go up in
Yeah,
order
yeah.
for that to happen.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
But I'm not saying that I want to send either of you home, and I'm not going to tell my alliance I want to send any of them home either. That would be a stupid game move. Right? So right now, I'm keeping to myself about what I would do next week if I was HOH for that reason. Just like when I was HOH, I didn't want to say anything till last minute. But when I did talk to you both, I was real, and I told you I wasn't putting you up.
Well, you didn't tell me that. You told me I would have to wait. But then, yes, you were.
Yes, I did.
But it was...
I did try to tell you the best way that I could for you not to worry.
You said it was 50-50.
Yes, but
Between me and Sarah.
I looked at you in your eyes and held your hand, and I was like,
You told me
"Don't
go
worry
to...
so
Yeah,
much."
don't worry. That's why I wasn't as worried. That is true.
Exactly, which
Yeah.
is why I didn't. Okay, and I talked to you this week, Rochelle, and you and I just got back on a good basis. So I'd like it to stay that way.
Okay, so if we hear that you want to send one of us home this week or put one of us... Or us on the block this week, that's not true.
No, because I'm not talking to anyone about who I would put up as two people next week.
Okay, so is it true now that we're asking you? We won't go outside and tell anyone because you'll find out in about 35 seconds. So we already know how this works. That's why if you guys hear anything, it's bullshit because we talk to no one about game. We talk to each other because I don't really know if I trust a lot of people.
Exactly.
So I'm asking you
Yes.
if you, and it's important because of the decision that has to be made this Thursday.
Yes.
And we know that you can lie and tell us you won't, and you still could.
Yeah.
But I'm asking you, would you put us up?
I would probably put one of you up. Yes. One. But I can't say if it would be as a pawn or a target because my alliance is the only thing left.
Because what?
My alliance is the only thing left. Okay? But I haven't wanted you guys out in the past. And I'm going to stay true to the people who are true to me. And that's exactly what I'm going to do. And I'm not going to sit here and lie to your face and be like, I'm not putting either of you up. Because
Okay, so then you're going to stay true to the people of your alliance. So one of us that goes up is the one you want to go
I'm staying
home.
true to the people who are true to me.
So the people in your alliance may not be true to you, is what you're trying to tell us?
I'm trying to say that I'm staying true to the people who are true to me. That's exactly what I'm saying.
Yep.
Okay, so like I'm not lying. Okay? And I could very well sit here and be like, nope, I won't put both of you up and then lie. Or I could say, no, I'd put both of you up and still lie. Right? So either way.
You could be lying either way, basically.
Yeah. But initially, I'd like to not lie and just be
Okay,
honest.
so you would put one of us up,
Yes.
is exactly what you're saying.
Yes.
And the person you would put up is, you're not going to tell us if that's the person you want to go home.
No.
Is one of us is who you want to go home?
Not initially.
What does that mean?
It means not exactly.
Not initially, I thought meant like, at first no, but now yes.
Okay, well then bad use of words.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure I was not misunderstanding.
No. I don't want, well, exactly. Everything depends on the veto. So, like, I don't want to say anything else because I know that, like, I don't know if I can trust you guys because I haven't talked to you guys.
You will see that we're not going to tell anybody anything because it never works out.
Okay, well, that would be amazing if you didn't because I would like that to stay right here. But, like, I haven't wanted you guys out so far. So
if one of us go up, we're not the one you want to send home. Perfect.
You guys go up, there could very well be a very bigger plan behind it.
So we're going to use it again. Okay.
1. And it could very well only stay until veto. But, like, I can't put 2 of my own alliance up. That'd be stupid. I'm not even aligned with you guys. I'd be by myself all over again.
Yeah.
Right? So.
I understand. I appreciate this talk.
Of course.
Thank you. And it won't go past here. And at least that way you'll see you can trust us.
I would like that.
A little.
Nice.
A little is better than nothing in this game.
Well, a little means a lot in this game. So if I don't hear it out in the real world, then I know I can actually have a little bit of trust in you guys. If I do, then I guess I can't. So the first time I'm putting trust in you since the very beginning of the game.
Definitely.
So I hope that you stay true to that.
I will.
And for anything that you read that might have been misconstrued.
Misconstrued, yeah.
I'm sorry that it came across that way. And I'm sorry for me acting overly surprised and scared. But in this game, a little thing that somebody can say can turn into a big thing.
I just want you to know, I appreciate everything that you just said. Really, I do.
Okay.
And the last part will, no matter what, stay here, whether I believe that or not.
Okay.
It will stay here. I just...
Should I?
I would...
Yeah.
I do believe her. Just know that, okay?
I believe that.
I just want you to know that because I'm not going to sit here and be a hypocrite.
Of course.
Okay.
It doesn't, honestly, from the bottom of my heart, it does not bother me one bit that you could read everything we've said.
Yeah, okay, and I'm not going to go tell anyone that you said this. I never did until someone asked. I wasn't trying to make you guys look bad. That was not my point.
I appreciate that.
Okay.
Just be smart with your decision, okay? This week?
Yeah, this week being smart with our decision would be to keep Arlie, and it would be smart for you guys for us to keep Adele. We're also not stupid.
No, I didn't think...
No, I know, but do you get what I mean? Like, it's 100% smart for you guys to keep Adele, obviously, because you have whatever you may have. You know what I mean?
But I just don't see how it's smart for you guys to keep Arlie.
Oh, I'm not saying we will keep Arlie. I'm just letting you know, like, you guys can't think, like, we're stupid and we haven't thought of everything else behind keeping Arlie.
We never thought that for a second.
Because keeping Arlie for us makes so much sense in a lot of ways.
It would make you guys stronger, but I do believe that he would turn on you guys in a dime.
Not for any of you.
Else. Anyone else undercover in this house, like he's been talking about?
Allison?
I can't say.
That's fine.
But, like, there are ways that he'll go around getting exactly what he wants if he stays in this house. And I know that he's manipulated and tried to reason and use the fact that he's depressed.
Yeah, we know that.
Like, I know that you guys aren't stupid.
Straight logic behind it and who he would get out first and how we would stay longer in this game.
Exactly, because...
And we're probably going to keep Adele. We're just considering our options and...
It's fine. Like, I know that by the end of the day, you guys are going to do whatever you think is best for your own game.
Because, like, Adele would put me up in 30 seconds. And that's, like, if he wins HOH this week, he's putting me up. And he wants me to go home.
Did he say that? Like, obviously, like, I'm in an alliance with the guy. It's no secret. Like, it's been there for a while. But, like, the thing is in this house is that you can't always believe the things that you're hearing.
I'd appreciate you not going to tell him because you know how easily it is for him to lash out on me and not hold anything back. Because
he does lash out, and sometimes I actually do feel really bad.
Yeah, well, last night he was doing it again for no reason. So there's a lot of reasons why it would be smart for my sanity to get rid of Adele. And not only that, he is a person that would not care to put me or her up.
Could also see him going for other people, but anyway, it doesn't matter. All that matters is that like, obviously you guys are going to do whatever's best for your game. I'm going to do what's best for my game. And I've already, like, talked to you guys. I hope that doesn't leave here.
No, it really, really won't. We're at a point in
I'd be screwed if anybody else found that out.
I don't think you'd be screwed. I think they're not stupid.
Well, they would think who am I not aligned with, or who I'm with that isn't close to, right? So, anyways, I just hope that you think that if Arlie wants to go home, because I know the things that Arlie has said, like some of them, because he's flat out said it, that he was going to do it. And that I know that he has a mastermind plan and he's putting it all into play this week. He had a backup plan for when he got put on the block. There's no doubt.
Sorry. No, it's fine. Thank you, baby.
You're welcome.